Next topic is like balancing of redox reactions. So we have two methods here, oxidation number method, and second one is half reaction method or ion electron method. So we'll first start with oxidation number method. Okay, so oxidation number method. So what is the first step? Write the unbalanced or skeletal ionic equation. So that is the ionic equation we are having. So what next step is write the oxidation number of each element. You know how to calculate the oxidation number by assuming x. If you don't know anything, it will have plus 6 minus 2 plus 4 minus 2 iron, that will have plus 3. If you will calculate the oxidation of sulfur, that will be plus 6 here, and oxygen obviously we know that is minus 2. So next step, what will be the next step here? Okay, the third step is calculate increase and decrease in oxidation number in one atom and then in total or in compound. If you'll check here, if you'll go by plus 6 to plus 3, that means number is decreasing by 3 per chromium atom. If you'll go by plus 4 to plus 6, that means increase of 2 by per sulfur atom. But then we have to calculate the total here. So what will be the total if I'll check? So as you all can see over here, that's for one atom that we have, but what will the total increase here? 2. And the maximum atom here, it is 1 here, and it is also 1 here. So total increase will be 2 into 1. But if I talk about total decrease here, so that was 3 per atom, but here the total number of chromium is 2. So in 1 we have 3, so in 2 we have 3 into 2. Then what we have to do next here? Next step is we have to take the ratio of increase and decrease in oxidation number. So if I take the ratio, we are talking about the total here. So total ratio will be equal to 1 upon 3. So as you can see over here, here we have the decrease in oxidation number. So we will multiply, cross multiply, decrease by we will cross multiply like the ratio here. So what we'll have here, we'll multiply by 1 over here and 1 over here and 3 and 3 to make the balance the increase and decrease. So we will cross multiply by the coefficients over here. So we'll take first the ratio of increase and decrease, then we will cross multiply to balance the oxidation number, and we'll move to the next step. So our next step is balance all the elements apart from O and H. If I'll check over here, like sulfur is balanced 3 and 3 over here. So chromium, we have 2 chromium over here and we have 1 here. So what we'll do here, we'll multiply by 2 to balance the chromium, and oxygen and hydrogen will balance in the next step. So what we can see over here, apart from chromium, now we'll talk about the oxygen. We have 7 oxygen over here and 9 over here. Total in the left hand side we have 16 oxygen, and in the RHS if I'll check, we have 12. So in the RHS we have the deficiency of oxygen here. So we'll add S2 number of times. So we'll add 4 S2 in the right hand side. So that's why it will become equal. And now what will happen here? And if I'll check, 8 hydrogen are in the RHS but 0 hydrogen in the LHS. So what we'll do here, we'll just add here, we'll add 8 H plus in the LHS to make them balance here. So what you can check here, if I'll check the charge here, like if I'll check the charge whether it is balanced or not. So 1 into minus 2 plus 3 into minus 2 plus 8 into plus 1 in the LHS. So we have 0 charge in the LHS. And if I check on the RHS, 2 into plus 3 into minus 2, that is equal to 0. So what we can see over here, we have equal elements and the charge is also same. So that is the balanced equation we are having. And what we can do here, and if you can see here, that is the H plus over here. So that will be the balanced ionic equation. That is balanced ionic equation in acidic medium, because we are having H plus over here. So that is an acidic. Luckily we got 0 in the both side, but I am not saying that you will always get 0. It may be minus 2, minus 2, minus 10, minus 10, plus 10, plus 10. But it should be equal. Charges should be equal on both sides. So that is the balanced ionic equation in acidic medium, because in the LHS we have seen that we are having the H plus. What will happen if we have to balance the equation in basic medium? So we'll see after that part. And for the basic medium, I just say here, add OH minus on both sides. How much? Equal to H plus. Whatever H plus you are having in acidic medium, you have to add that number of OH minus in the both side. If we can see over here, like 8 H plus we are having. So what I'll do here, I'll add 8 OH minus in the LHS and 8 OH minus on the RHS side. So that's the part we are having. If you check properly, so what is it is H plus and OH minus will become S2. So what will happen here? I'll again write the equation Cr2O7 2 minus plus 3 SO3 2 minus plus 8 S2O. That will give us 2 Cr plus 3 SO4 minus 2 plus 4 S2O and 8 OH minus. So what you can see here, S2O are present on the both side. So we'll take like less S2O from the we start having the more S2O. So if I'll put in the LHS, it will become Cr2O7 2 minus plus 3 SO3 2 minus plus 4 S2O. That will give us 2 Cr plus 3 SO4 minus 2 and plus 8 OH minus. So if I'll charge already balanced, it was already balanced, but if you can see you again they put like 1 into minus 2 plus 3 into minus 2, so that will become minus 8 in the LHS. If I'll check here, 2 into plus 3 into minus 2 plus 8 into minus 1, so that will be equal to minus 8 also. So as you can see over here, like charge are same in the on both sides. So in the next lecture, what we'll do here, next lecture we'll try some problems of balancing by oxidation number method. Okay, like as you can see equation here, Cl2O7 plus S2O2, Cl2 minus plus O2. Let's say we have to balance in acidic medium. So what will happen here? We'll first calculate the oxidation number. So what will happen here, like if I assume 2x plus 7 to minus 2 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to plus 7. So I'll write this here, plus 7, O is minus 2 over there. Like I'll do some peroxide, so O will have minus 1 and H will have plus 1. If we'll check here, like x plus 2 into minus 2 is equal to minus 1. So x will be equal to plus 3. So you will have plus 3 minus 2 and oxygen will have 0 charge, because that is present in phase state. What will happen next part will be here, increase and decrease. So if I'll check here, like we are going from you have to consider number line. Number line you all know here, plus 7 to plus 3. So it is a decrease in oxidation number by 4. But if you'll check here, total atom is 2 over there, maximum is 2 over there. So total decrease will be 4 into 2. And if I'll check here, like minus 1 to 0, minus 1 to 0, that is a increase in oxidation number by 1. Increase in oxidation number by 1, because if I'll check here, total is 2, so that I'll write here 1 into 2. So what next part will be here, if I take the ratio of increase and decrease in oxidation number and decrease in oxidation number. So what will happen here, increase we are having 1 into 2 and decrease we are having like 4 into 2. So what we'll do here, ratio will be equal to 1 upon 4. Ratio will be equal to 1 upon 4. So we'll cross multiply 4 into increase and 1 by decrease. So if I'll check here, so I have written 1 and here 1 and here I have written 4 and here 4. And in this way we have balanced the oxidation number. What will be our next step? Okay, next step will be balance all the elements apart from O and H. So if we'll check here, Cl we have 2 and here Cl have 1. So we'll multiply by 2 in that equation. So what next? Balance oxygen by adding S2. So if we'll check here, like we have 7 into 1 plus 4 into 2. Total we have 15 oxygen in the LHS, and here what we can see here, 2 into 2 plus 4 into 2, like that is equal to 12. So what we can see here, in the RHS we have less oxygen. So what we'll do here, we'll add 3 S2 in the RHS. And what next? What next part I'll just say here. Suppose we have to balance the H here. So if I check 4 to the 8 in the LHS and 3 to the 6 in the RHS. So what we'll do here, we'll add 2H plus in the RHS. So okay, as you can see here, we have added 2H plus. So now it is equation balance. If you'll check, in the LHS we have 0 charge because none have any charge here. In the RHS, 2 into minus 2 plus 4 into 0 because oxygen will not have any charge, and 2 into plus 1. So the RHS we have also have 0 charge over there. So in both sides we have charges are equal. So equation is balanced. So what would happen if we have to balance it in the basic medium? So what I'll do here, we'll add OH minus equal to H plus present in the both equal to H on both sides here. Okay, as you can see over here, like if I add H plus and OH minus, so OH minus in this side, so that will become H plus, and OH minus that will become S2O. So what will happen here, in place of here I just write here 2S2. So what the equation becomes, 3S2 and 2S2 equation will become here 5S2. So that would be the balanced equation, and now also equation is balanced. In both sides we have minus 2 and minus 2 charge. So that method is actually a one line question. Like you can balance, if you know the concept well, you can balance it in one line. We'll try some another problem. Next question, suppose if we have to balance in acidic or basic medium we are saying. So I'll just check here, N2H4 plus ClO3 minus NO plus Cl minus. So what we'll do here, we'll first calculate the oxidation number here. 2x plus 4 into plus 1 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to minus 2. Here I'll check x plus 5 3 into minus 2 is equal to minus 1. So x will be equal to plus 5. Here I'll check x plus 1 into minus 2 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to plus 2. And here what we can see here, so oxidation number will be the charge of ion, so that will be equal to minus 1. So what I'll do here, I just write this step over there, and what next I'll do, let's say minus 2 plus 1 plus 5 minus 2 plus 2 and minus 2, and see. What is the next step? Calculate increase and decrease in one element and in total. So if I check over here, like let's say minus 2 to plus 2. So if you have the idea about the number line, we are having the increase in oxidation number by 4. So by 4 in one element, but we have total in 2. So that will be 4 into 2. If I check over here, like if we'll go, that is a plus 5 to minus 1, that is a decrease. So decrease in oxidation number by, if you'll check, 6 or into 1. 6 because plus 5 to minus 1. Number line, you know. So plus 5 to minus 1, that will be 6 part, and into 1. So that is and what we'll do here, we'll find the ratio of increase and decrease. So 4 into 2 and 6 into 1. So ratio will be equal to 4 by 3. Ratio will be equal to 4 by 3. So what we'll do here, we'll multiply, cross multiply increase and decrease over there. So I just write 3 here, 3 in that part. I just write 4 and 4 over here. So we just move to the fourth step. We have balanced the increase and decrease in oxidation number. And what will be the next step? I'll just check. What is the next step? Balance all the elements apart from O and H. Cl is 4 over there. Cl is balanced. And what is nitrogen? Nitrogen 3 to 6. And here we have 3. So what we'll do? Multiply by 2. So it will become 6. What's the next step? Balance oxygen by adding H2O. So if we'll check over there, like check 4 3s are 12, and here 6 1s are 6. So in the RHS we have less oxygen, in the LHS we have more oxygen. So we'll add H2O in the right hand side. So we'll add here 6H2O. That's the part here. And what next? Hydrogen. So hydrogen, if I check here, 6 2s are 12, and here 3 4s are 12. So what we can see over here, like hydrogen is balanced in all sides, so we don't have to add the H plus. So if H plus will not be added, so OH minus will not be added. So that's the balance equation we are having, because we don't need to add the H because H is balanced in both sides. So what we'll check here, whether it is balanced or not. So 4 into minus 1 plus equal to 4 into minus 1. So on both sides charges are equal, minus 4 and minus 4. So that is a balance equation we are having with the oxidation method. Our next lecture will be on the balancing by the half reaction method or ion electron. That is much easier than this method, but that is lengthy. But that is that was lengthy, but it is easy. So I think we hope that this lecture is helpful for you. So just let me know if you have any problem. Just let me know in your comments what we can do next. Thank you.